Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tribal Council number 6 for Trinity Survivor Forged by Fire / All Stars. We are here with the Tuati tribe. For once, it is not Oahi or Kubo. So, we had our favorite challenge yesterday, a little bit of luck, and you guys just barely lost it. So, you guys are here. So, Connor, since the last time we saw you, well, Connor, the last time we saw you guys, things got a bit intense. Then conveniently, all of you swap over here. So what have things been like dealing with the fallout of the Lee tribal with everyone still around?
I wouldn't say that was very tenseful. I would say that it was just an interesting tribal. I wasn't cursing out people. Like, there was no, like, people yelling at people. There was no, like, none of that. But it's definitely interesting to go from that kind of tribal and that kind of group that was left after that tribal, and then all of us ended up on the same tribe. That's a very interesting dynamic. It was weird because I feel like it was just weird because I feel like no one really knew where they stand with each other, or even probably still do. So I would say it was weird.
All right, so Tawny, you guys did end up swapping and you're over here now. So what's it been like on this new tribe as opposed to where you're starting?
I mean, technically this is where I started. This is my original tribe. There's just new people invading it.
Okay. That did not answer the question.
What? You said, what's it like on the new tribe?
Well, what's it like with the new faces? Because you're the only one here from your old tribe, I think. Oh, yeah, Stoner.
Stoner, but Stoner's not here. I mean, it's been fine for the most part up until, like, 2 days ago for no fucking reason, but
well,
it is what it is.
What happened 2 days ago?
A couple people got caught in a lie, at least as far as I'm concerned.
Josh, do you know what she could be referring to?
Maybe. I think. My God, be. Okay.
So, what's going on in this tribe? Walk me through it.
A lot of gameplay and a lot of people trying to do what they want to do to get to the top of the tribe. And when you climb the ladder, you're gonna fall sometimes. And whether that's me or someone else, that's what happens, I think. But it's a tough game, Julian, and I really want to be here. And it sucks that we're here.
So, Michael, has this been a difficult round to figure out what's going on, or have things been pretty straightforward?
Well, for me personally, it's been pretty hard. One, this is my first tribal. I haven't been to a tribal yet, and all of these people just came together. I'm the only person from my tribe here, so that makes it difficult because I have literally no relationship with anybody except for Tawny, who I was on Deception Island with. But then also, I work full-time, so I literally only have my break and the 30 minutes after work to talk to people. So at this point, I really don't know what's happening. I honestly feel like it could be my night, and if it is, it is. But I don't know. It's been pretty difficult for me to get a grasp of where the sides are because a lot of people, I think that the sides are different. So honestly, I am not going to know the sides until the votes are read.
Right, so, Ned, I haven't had a chance to speak with you here yet, although you've been to quite a few tribals. So what's this season been like compared to Mementos?
Good question. I don't know. That was a while ago. I think this one is different because I feel like there were pre-existing connections in the last one too, but I was kind of in the group that like didn't really know anyone, but now it's like everyone kind of has connections with everyone, and it's just like wondering if those are going to come into the game or if everyone's kind of just like starting with a blank slate. So kind of different this season.
So how important are the connections you make here?
huge. I mean, it's still very early in the game. So I think like these early tribals are the ones that you like really solidify like who like you trust and who trusts you. And I think that's super important, especially moving forward.
Okay. Billy, Jack, Z, questions?
I think Z has a question, so he can go first.
Apologies for the stammer. By show of hands, up for positive, down for negative. What effect do you feel the swap has had on your positioning within the game? Okay, Billy, can you follow up, please? Because I'm struggling.
So I'm just gonna go, Tawny. So basically, you're kind of going like a so-so kind of thing. So like, kind of give us a little bit more detail. Why so-so? Why you're not committing to a yes or a no answer there?
I mean, it's like kind of like Michael said, he came into this being like the only member from his tribe. I stayed, but I still only have one person from my original tribe I'm here with. There's a couple people here who I had never even met prior to this game. So it's kind of like I'm not going to know anything until after tonight. So.
Okay. Also, I have one more question. So I usually ask this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Idols, big idols, woohoo! So are idols a concern at tribal, or are we just gonna keep on chugging? Like, how is that gonna work tonight? Like, how does that help you figure out your vote? Open forum, by the way.
Well, somebody definitely has it because I put in the right number and it wasn't there. So somebody has it, whether it's somebody that's here or somebody that is now on a different tribe. I don't know. I don't have it, so if I'm getting voted out, please tell me. Yeah, I think idols could play a factor, but in my mind, my personal game right now, I'm just thinking about how I can stick around. An idol, if an idol gets played, I'm screwed, so.
Well,
Jackie got anything?
You quite literally stole my question.
I'm sorry.
But
you stole saying the first crash, so.
Well, I kind of want to follow up real quick, though, before y'all. So, Michael, very interesting that you mentioned something about if someone plays an idol, I'm screwed. Like, is this a sort of two names tribal, or is there more going around?
I've heard more than two names, but I don't know if there's, as I said, I've been at work, so the only talking I've done was like the last 10 minutes of my break and then the last, 10 minutes before tribal. So I've just been kind of getting a down low from what I have been able to gather. So I've heard a couple names. I'm voting the name that I think has the most people writing it down. That's not me. So I'm hoping that goes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just hoping that the second name is not mine. And if it is, well, guess it's been fun. It's been a fun 19 days sitting here doing nothing. So.
I do have one last question, and since Ned hasn't talked much, I'll give it to him. Ned, as you know, this game this game has an unorthodox twist of you don't always have to vote, and if you vote, and if you don't vote, you can bank your vote and then use it later on, all of that. Does that play into what could happen tonight, or has that twist kind of just been shoved to the side for now?
Honestly, it's kind of been shoved to the side. I don't really want to think about it. I mean, I don't ever intend on banking my vote, and I hope most people don't either, because I feel like it keeps it a lot more straightforward if you don't do that. I am a Survivor purist. I think all the twists that added to the show are kind of annoying, but I mean, it could definitely be interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see.
The favorite part
Good
about this
question.
is that the cast could say screw the twist. I love that.
Yeah.
We did allow that to happen, which, you know, I love chaos, so that's kind of disappointing, but that's how life is. Anyway, Julian?
I think we're good.
If anyone has anything they want to say, want to call a breakout room, anything before we go to tribal, now is the time. I'll give you all a few seconds.
Send me over.
Okay. So for those of you that haven't done this yet, we do voting a little bit differently now. So we send everyone into an individual room with production one by one, and you will get to cast your votes live with us over there.
Yahoo.
The people that are not here have pre-voted. And production, go ahead. Michael, you'll be starting off.
Josh, are you gonna do your shout outs?
Shout out to my mom, God, Dan from South Africa. I'm so tired today. Someone interrupt me and shout out.
Shout out to the people in my production chat. John Souza, the Mother Gusa, and Mark, the King of Pies.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to my prod members. I have Gavin, who is an FTC with me. That's happening in like 20 minutes. Oh, fuck, like 13 minutes. Okay, shit. Who else is in there? I forgot. Who did I put in there, Julian?
Connor, go ahead.
What just happened?
Who? I'm trying. Oh, Nolan! I have Nolan in my prod chat. Shout out to Nolan. How could I forget about him?
Shout out to Nolan.
The best partner I've ever had in a game.
Shout out to Nolan for murdering me in Hunger Games today.
Shout out to the people in my production chat, Caleb Reed and Billy Stevens.
Shout out to Nolan for murdering me in Hunger Games, then spamming me 20 minutes later.
Good
This might
week.
also be the only time, so shout out to the cast of 1984 Hall of Fame that you people don't know yet.
I can't wait to support all of my 1984 faves from the alumni chat.
Speaking of
We all
Billy
know I'm making all
Stevens.
stars.
I got that same snap.
I know. I feel so unspecial when everyone gets the same snap from Billy Stevens.
I mean, I send the same snaps to everybody.
Oh.
So. Yep, I got that one too.
Jesus.
Jack,
And Jack isn't here to see it. I kind of wish I got Jack crying on a sweater now because I would wear the fuck out of it. Oh, look, it's my turn.
shout out to 1984 production.
I did say your name. Yes, ma'am.
Shout out to Surviving 1984.
Best season.
It's been a while since I've had to do that.
I haven't had to do that. Not that.
We did it in Taze. I think that's when they really started doing breakout rooms during season 3.
Ned?
Yeah, I've
I
never.
think
had to
after
do
that's when it transferred over to Trinity.
Yeah, I've never had to do that.
Bitch, we started that.
Yo,
I
did
thought-
it? Okay, well then it didn't. Then
We started that.
I could have swore it happened in
Yeah,
Taze
but it
first.
happened. I think
No.
it happened in past and present, and then
Okay.
three.
I
Then it
discovered
went over to Taze.
I discovered how to use breakout rooms during past and present.
Okay, you realize summer is just one big giant blur.
Quarantine's a big giant blur.
Like the remember is staying up really late one night with a bunch of people, and I got Livingston to do a face mask with me.
Remember when Livingston literally stayed on the Zoom for like 36 hours?
And then he stayed off the Zooms for like 3 weeks.
And Josh.
Tawny's literally gonna leave mid vote reveal for her final tribal.
I mean, we have 10 minutes. Hopefully this does not take more than that.
And before it ties.
Yeah.
Remember, everyone, stay protected and always wear your mask.
Okay, Connor.
Drink plenty of water.
I like literally already posted the meeting link.
We'll be right there. We're just doing tribal real quick.
Yep. I told him, I'm like, I'll be there soon. We're about to have boat tread, so. Fingers crossed this isn't a fucking tie, because I don't got time for that shit.
Remember when it tied last time we were in tribal together, Tawny?
It's time for
Yeah.
another. It's time for
But I
another.
don't have an idol this
Tribal Tawny
time.
and I were at together. It tied. Tawny, do you have the idol this time? Or are you gonna play it this time?
No.
You gonna
I
play it?
tried.
Tawny, play it. If you haven't, play it.
If I had it, I would play it.
Does Z have his idol? Is he gonna give it to Kevin and make me mad again? Does Robert have an extra vote?
Wait, Robert had an extra vote?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
used it when I left. It was so
Oh.
stupid. I got voted out 5
See,
to
I was
1
too
at final
busy
5.
being ignored and being in a jury chat by myself to worry
Okay.
about what was going on in the game.
Let's let Julian send me home.
Hello. Let's wait for production to come back.
We don't
Do we
need
have
that.
to? I'm on a time limit here.
Hi, I'm back.
I am also back.
Hello. So I will now announce that tonight we have 8 votes in the urn. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now's the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area. I'll read the votes. First vote. Michael. Stoner. 1 vote Michael, 1 vote Stoner. Tawny. Michael. Tawny. 2 votes Michael, 2 votes Tawny, 1 vote Stoner. Michael. Sixth person voted out. Michael. Michael, any final words?
Oh yeah, I have some final words. Oh goodness, this was fun. So a couple days ago, somebody told me that Jake threw out Tawny's name. I
So
thought
somebody is Chris,
Nope.
by the way.
Yeah, okay. It was Chris. Chris told me that Jake threw out Tawny's name. Tawny immediately runs to Jake. I thought I could trust Tawny. Clearly, I could not. So in the heat of the moment, I created a chat. Obviously, I think that's kind of well known. Honestly, there are some big threats in this game. There are some people that are very well connected on this tribe with the people that are not on this tribe and within this tribe. If you don't get those people out, they will win the game. and I will be cheering for them. So
Well, next time, don't say someone's your ally and then try to get them to vote out people that's with them, so that way you can back them into a corner, so that way they have no one else to go to.
okay, well, Tawny, the problem is that Josh has so many people in this game that if you don't get him out, and Josh, you know it's true. Like,
But why would I
okay.
get him out now? That's fucking stupid. I have
Tawny,
no reason to
Tawny,
take out
Josh
one of my
cares
numbers.
about himself. He cares about his own game.
I've played with Josh before. I've been in multiple of his prod chats. You think I don't know how his brain works?
Okay, but Josh is a masterful player in this game, and that's a compliment. But Tawny,
I'm aware. I was literally in his prod chat for the season he played. I watched his game from his perspective.
Okay, but Michael, why you never gave me a chance?
Okay, but I got final tribal council. Bye.
Bye, Tawny. I love Tawny leaving for me. Josh, that's a complete compliment. Like, I respect the heck out of you. The only reason I said your name specifically was because I wanted to work with Tawny, and you were in the way of that. At this point, I would have rather worked with you than Tawny. So, because she clearly didn't trust me. If I could have given you a chance, if I wasn't working, I absolutely would have reached out. That's the only reason I didn't. Obviously, it's circumstance. There's nothing I can do about it. I completely understand the move. I get it. It's a game. I understand. So there's no hard feelings at all. I wish I could have not had to work because I think this would have turned out different, but that's okay. But yeah, in this game, you guys know who the big threats are. I honestly think I'm the biggest threat that's left this game so far. I'm glad you guys are actually going after threats. But yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, it was a great 19 days sitting here doing nothing. They go to one tribal, but that's okay.
Well, Michael, thank you for playing. Best of luck with 1984 All-Stars. You'll know I'll be watching.
Thank you, Julian.
Spoken.
Thank you, guys. See ya.
And there we have it, everybody. Another tribal. And
I'll finish up. Another tribal has wrapped up. Well, congrats to the final 22. At later points, we will announce the next challenge. So that's it. That's all I got to say. We will get to you later tonight with what we're doing.
Wait, I have something to say. This is why we should have stopped.
And with that, whoever's recording,